we sell another ram. Ferdinand needs his hoofs trimming. Tomorrow is the day of our big tour. It's like vacuuming when company comes over and dusting. We're going to be cleaning out Gladiator's pen, which job is on Knockout side. Good morning, fellow Utopians, and welcome to another day at Utopia Farms. Okay, we got someone here to pick up a ram. A repeat customer, we're happy to say. Last year they bought a Gladiator son who they're happy with. So we couldn't sell them a Gladiator this year. But they chose the Hellboy ram. And right now they're going to look at our ewe lambs. But just to be on the safe side, I'd give them a white dewormer because they were outside. We did do them, but they are outside. Max, come on.
So you guys halt there for me? Yeah, I'll push this little up. Oh, come on.
Max, get out.
Halt the train.
No. Quincy would have been.
Yeah.
Watch out, Quincy's coming. There we go. Not these guys. We got a Gladiator son there. This is our Hellboy ram. Also a nice guy. Well, he would be hard to roll in a narrow box, I think. Ben? Get that head in there. There we go. Actually, it's good. A narrow box might be good as long as it doesn't tip over.
Yeah, I deworm for sure. In case the giant can them. I keep them in a separate pen for a while so I'll clean them out.
Here he goes off to his new home. And they're going to come back in a couple of weeks to pick up 20 ewe lambs. So that's good. We had a little bit of excess on the ewe lambs, so we are trying to find homes for them. Not all of them, but some would be nice. And we're just going to trim. Is this Ferdinand?
Yeah.
Ferdinand needs his hoofs trimming.
Dorcas don't trim very good.
But he's got great legs. Look at him on his tippy toes.
Hey, bud.
Oh yeah, he needs a trim, poor boy.
Oh, look. When I had it done for the car tour.
Alright, sweetheart. Yeah. White hoofs, they grow much faster than the black hoofs. But one thing about Big Ferdinand here, he's always had good legs on him. Yeah, these clippers self-lock, which can be annoying when you're trying to shear.
Hey, back feet. Come on, it's been pretty good here.
It's a very, very, very cold day today. You can tell by the color of his skin. He's feeling a chill. Oh, Ferdinand, you're being so well behaved. What? I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, don't fall over on me.
Ferdinand's probably one of our biggest rams.
now.
Always good disposition too on this boy. Really? Fernand.
He's good in his feet now. For an old ram, he's really held well up in his
Oh yeah, he's a good ram.
feet. Oh, yeah.
Ferdinand's one of those boys that is not for sale. Hopefully we can use him again one more time. But we wanted to use the younger ones for a few years just so we could get the bloodlines a little more distant. Tomorrow is the day of our big tour. So I set out a little bit of our merchandise here just in case people were interested in anything. It's not something I'm going to be pushing, but I'll have it there if anybody notices it. But it's final cleanup in the barns today so that everything looks pretty when they arrive. And Arnie's mission today is to get the heifer barn cleaned up before everyone arrives, so it's a really big job.
No. It's a stinky job and someone's got to do it.
That was the title of the last video. So it's gonna be very pretty when people come to visit. Not that it's not always clean, but we want it.
That's a false impression?
It's not a false impression. Everybody knows that.
Should I do your
But-
dishes
but-
for your company?
But we just wanna, it's like vacuuming when company comes over and dusting. But the sheep will be happy. It needed doing, and it's things like this that force us into action. Otherwise things get delayed or put on the back burner, so it's good for us in many ways. Okay, so first things first today, we're going to be cleaning out Gladiator's pen, which is not too bad. The big job is on Knockout side, but in order to get to Knockout side, we have to do Gladiator's group first. So we're just going to shift his group of girls over into the next barn just for a few hours until their pen's cleaned out. So Arnie's just taking the chutes down. And they're getting the idea all on their own. One has to decide to give up that bale of hay back there. But you can see some chubby women here. Full of lambs by the look of it. So we just move them slowly. No stress on these girls. They usually look forward to a little bit of a change. Glad, are you going to take them over? And the other rams outside will supervise the whole procedure. Right away, Glad's gone to the rams. There they go. Nice and calm. Come on, in that pen.
Ben, back.
They wouldn't be standing there, would they? There they go. Once one goes, they all go. Go on, Cammy. Don't challenge us. Hence the saying, acting like sheep, being a follower. these girls have a nice clean pen to sit for a few hours. Oh, there's one girl right there. There's one girl there that's got a huge belly. I don't know if she'll come back. Here's the pen nicely emptied out now. And here he is with the skid steer. Like I say, he's cleaned this side out already, not too long ago, maybe a couple of months. So the bedding pack's not too bad. But you can tell by the height of the sheep on the other side that there's a big bedding pack there. So by the end of the day, we'll check up and see how this looks. We just cleaned most of the manure off the platform back here where we store our manure, and it certainly doesn't take long to fill it up again. There you can see how deep the manure is. And in this barn, a lot of the floor is concrete because this used to be an old heifer barn for cows. So this barn, because it's concrete, it's easier to clean. However, it gets mucky quicker because there is nowhere for the liquid to go to drain off. That's why we prefer sand gravel bases. However, we did in this barn cut out some of the concrete so that there was some drainage available. So most of the floor is concrete, but there are drainage areas in here. Hi, Ferdinand. This is pretty exciting, isn't it? With the concrete floors too is traction's a little tougher on the wheels. It gets very greasy. This is why no telehandlers can come in here. We're very close to the roof in this barn. And it's a cycle. The platform gets piled up again for use on the fields in the future. And while Arnie is doing the manure, I'm of course going to go around and do all the morning chores. Make sure everyone's okay, topped up. They think they've already been fed. They think they're going to get more. Are you ready for visitors? You're looking pretty ready. Okay, you lambs are all done. My chores are done, so we'll go see how Arnie's making out. And you can see from the platform there's already a big pile there. So I assume that he's making really good time. Oh, yes, he's already on the other side. Hi, girls. Are you liking it in here? Why are you all clustered? It's a strange pen, isn't it? Come on, Max. Here he comes. see this whole one side is cleaned out. And I know comments have been made about confinement systems and having to clean out barns. And you know that our skid steer really isn't that large, and these barns are quite big. I think in here it's 100 feet, and it's gotta be 40 feet wide anyway. But in the time it took me to do chores, which was like maybe an hour, he's cleaned up this whole one half, and he's probably got a third done on the other side now. And everyone's clustered at the front. But this side should take a little longer because this side has got much more buildup. But he was afraid he wouldn't get it done today, but I can see he's going to easily get it done. Do if they don't have bedding packs to put on their fields, if they're cropping, that is. If they don't have crops, well then yeah, that's something that becomes a problem at that point because you have to get rid of it. But if you have crops and fields that need fertilizing, it's a cheap form of really high quality fertilizer. It's not just sheep poop in the field, it's got all the other organic matter in there as well. And don't ask me how it happened, but we got a ewe in here that cast herself. Sweetheart, sweetheart. There you go. My goodness, what were you doing? How did she get cast, Glad? My goodness. Hi, Cammy. Don't cast yourself. She must have been laying down. When they have lambs, they lay down and then they roll over. If they stretch or something and it causes them to tip and they can't get up. Helping that cast ewe, Cammy came over, and so did Glad. Glad, lift your head up. I think Glad's feeling a bit better too since he got delaced. I notice he's not itching anymore. Hi, buddy. You're a sweetheart. You are. Cammy, you're so demanding.
So, we're just going to move these. Come on, get out of here. Go on. Go on, get out. Get out. This little lamb here has laminitis. We have to look after that a little bit. So, just going to move these guys to the field for a second. Because we're cleaning out the barn here. Come up. So, come on. Shh. Come on, guys. We're going to spend an hour in the field. And we're going to let the ewes out here for a second. Because we're going to clean out that barn and the ewes are in my way right now. So we're just going to shut this gate. Like this. Oh, hard to shut a gate with one hand. So we're just going to let the ewes out here for an hour until I get the barn done. This is always a nice spot for them. Give them a little sunshine before they have their babies. So we'll just let them out. See, it's all I've been cleaning up this barn, as you can see, and we had to drive around the back because get this side cleaned out too. And there's the pack, and they're a little afraid they're all in that pack. So I'm just going to let them outside for a few minutes because they're heavy and lamb, so I don't want to upset them too much. Hey girls. Come on girls. So you have to come off of that. I have to give them a little bit of encouragement. Whoa. Come on, girls. Come on. So now they got to find this gate. Probably take those fans down today too. They were used in the summertime. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. Just have to get one sheep to move, and they won't move. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Let's go. There they go. Come on. There they go. See if they'll walk outside or not. Come on, guys. Come out. Come on. There they go. There you go. They'll light that for a few minutes until we get this last little bit of the manure pack out right here. Probably another 40 feet of manure to get out. And oh, the rams are back. Hopefully that's no troubles there. But I'm thinking the ewes will like it out there for a few minutes. We'll just leave them out there. And we'll get this side cleaned out, I guess. And then we'll lay the whole barn down with new straw and bring them back in.
So now that Arnie's on the back part of the pen, what he did was put all the big boys out in the field on the other side of the gate, looking really handsome and enjoying all the excitement. Knockout's a little unsure about them, so he's got to check them out. And all Knockout's girls are outside on the platform where the rams would be, so that the heifer barn is free for Arnie to clean it up. We want everything super tidy for when the tour starts tomorrow. I think they're liking the fresh air outside here. Something new for the girls. Cody got all the corn off. We weren't able to videotape that because by the time we knew he was out there, he had already gotten it done. So our corn is finished for the year. The next ram from Hellboy is on his way to his new home. And we're getting pretty caught up for lambing now. You guys want to come back in? Do you want to come back in now? Come on. This could be exciting for you. Come on. Get away from the gate. There we go. There we go. First group in. Keep going, you girls. Right to the other side. There you go. Is this exciting? A little dusty because Arnie just put the straw down. Kind of a lot dusty. Next group back to their old pen. They'll be happy to get back here because they've had no food all day. So both pens are really nice and fancy now. You can see the sheep on the other side are down at feeder level again instead of being above the feeders. We've just let the big boys back into their pen. That's the Canadian Army flying overhead. Well, that's it for another day at Utopia Farms. Thanks for watching, and please join us again tomorrow to see how our big tour for Grober turns out. Until then, good night and bye for now.